I need the coffee first. Let's begin today's episode with some quick math. So I'm going to grab my calculator, which is also a phone. I was told a long time ago that I won't always be carrying my calculator around, but well, here we are. So let's do some quick math. Let's say there's 24 hours in a day. Sounds good to me. 7 days in a week. We have 168 hours in a full week. If you can't commit to 3 or even 2 of those hours for exercising, working out, strength training, is it even worth your time? Should you be doing it? Are you even a good person? That's the question. You're probably not even a good person if you can't even commit. Come on, 168 hours in a week, 3 hours of that you can't commit? Bad.
I'm so sorry.
That's just so hard for me to even say. I mean, that's just an ugly thing to say. So what I want to talk today about is consistency. And I want to introduce you to the old fitness stock market. If you're not able to maintain that level of consistency, are you even going to be able to achieve your goals? That's the question mark. But let's have a real honest conversation. What is consistency? What does consistency look like? So as I mentioned before, the fitness stock market, okay? What I want you to think about is all the various years, the decades that America began and the stock market began. There's so many peaks and valleys. There's so many times where the stock market crashes. It rises up again. And when you look at it from the macro view, you see that it's always consistently going up. So even those moments that things come down and then they rise back up, down, back up, it's always climbing up there. And that's how I want you to think about your fitness experience, your exercising experience, your workout experience, your movement practicing experience, whatever you want to call it. Is the fact that yes, you might sign up, and you might sign up for 2 times a week with us. That's a very popular membership here. But let's say life gets in the way. I mean, I have 3 kids of my own, and I have a lot of things going on outside of my job that I have to break a few appointments here and there to satisfy my family's needs. Let's say you get ill. I mean, do you really want to come to the gym with a fever, throwing up, anything like that? I don't think so. So what happens when life throws you those wrenches? How are you going to deal with it?
I don't know where you're headed, but can you call in sick?
Maybe you don't go to the gym. Maybe you only go 1 day a week when you're supposed to go twice. How does that look? How does that make you feel? I hope you feel okay about that you give yourself enough grace. Because I want you to think about, when you're thinking about consistency, I want you to think about that 10,000 foot view. At 10,000 foot view, you're looking down at your calendar and you see that 2 times a week, you do that math, 2 times a week, 52 weeks in a year, you're going to be over 100 sessions in that year. Well, what if you look at after that year's done and you look back and you see, wow, actually I got 100 and whatever sessions. I killed it this year. Don't be looking at the minutia of everything. Just because you're supposed to go to the gym twice a week and you only go once, maybe another week you go 3. Maybe there's a week where you can actually go 4 because your schedule allows for it and you're feeling great that week. That, my friends, is what consistency looks like. Don't feel downcast and don't feel bad about yourself that you weren't able to get your consistent goals in that month, that week, that day. Live to train another day. And when you come to the gym, I want you to appreciate the experience that you have. I want you to think it's not a have-to experience, it's that you get to experience. And that gym environment that you're in should allow for that. So, those goals are very important, and consistency is key. But consistency looks a lot different than what we sometimes harp on as fitness professionals. So I want you to enjoy that. Think about your calendar now and make more of that 10,000 foot view when you're making consistent goals. Until next time, you're welcome.